Hi, I'm Warren Schlichting from Dish. Let me tell you why you're seeing me right now instead of the show you're looking for. This station is currently being blacked out to Dish customers by Hearst Television, the station's owner. We are doing all we can to restore this channel, and we take this situation very seriously. I want you to know we hear you. Our goal is to keep your rates low while delivering this programming to you. This kind of blackout is a common tactic by Hearst. The broadcaster blacked out millions of DirecTV customers in January. Thankfully for consumers, that blackout came to an end, and we too are working to end this as soon as possible. We understand you're frustrated. The fact is, we are too. Only Hearst can choose to black out your access to its channels, and only Hearst can choose to restore it. We have offered Hearst the opportunity to extend this contract so that this channel would stay up. We offered more time to complete a deal, but Hearst refused. Many of you may not realize that we have to pay your local stations just to pass through their programming that many of you can receive for free over the air using an antenna. As we work to restore this station, please visit dishpromise.com for more information on how to watch your shows on other channels online or free with an antenna. In these situations, switching TV providers is not the answer. Broadcaster blackouts and skyrocketing rates hurt all pay TV customers. Yesterday it was DirecTV, today it's Dish, tomorrow it could be another pay TV company. We successfully renew hundreds of programming agreements each year without interruption. If pay TV providers accept broadcasters' unreasonable demands, it is you who ultimately pays the price. We at Dish believe that it's important to fight for you in these situations. I promise that our entire company will work as hard as possible and as long as it takes to reach a fair agreement with Hearst. And by the way, you have a voice in this, and you can make it heard by sharing your feedback at dishpromise.com, where you can also find updates on this situation as they become available. Thank you for your patience and for your support.
When you look up in the sky, do you see a bird, a plane? No, it's something much more expensive, the airwaves. These days, the broadcasters own them, and they're worth billions. How much did they pay for this lofty privilege? Zero, nothing. And yet, they keep wanting to charge you more and more for the same programming you were getting for free before. For a long time now, people have complained about their TV bills going up. But do you know where much of that increase goes? Yep, to the broadcasters. You know, the ones that paid nothing to begin with. Of course, it didn't used to be this way. Once upon a time, Dish and the broadcasters worked together. Dish brought broadcast stations to customers who otherwise couldn't get them over the airwaves. We paid all the costs involved and in turn charged a small fee for each channel from our customers. But eventually, Congress passed laws that allowed the broadcasters to charge Dish fees to carry their supposedly free signals. As these fees continue to rise, it's you, the viewer, who suffers the most through higher monthly costs. And as long as the government allows this, the broadcasters will continue to charge whatever they want, or else. Yes, broadcasters have already begun threatening to take their channels off of Dish unless they get what they want, higher rates from us. It's no coincidence that this usually comes before a big television event or premiere, knowing this would inconvenience you the most. They may run ads suggesting you switch from Dish to a different TV provider, knowing full well that those providers are stuck in the same boat, paying fees to the same broadcasters. And once again, it's the viewer that pays the price. We think that's simply not fair, and we're not the only ones who complained. News outlets and consumer advocacy groups from all over the country have stated that the system is no longer working for you. So when it comes to the airwaves, remember who it is that owns them and who's calling the shots. Do broadcasters really need more of your money? Call Congress and the FCC to tell them to change the outdated TV rules.